So today, for a lot of people, it could be sort of the last weekend that you're going to use the caravan, but it might not be. A lot of people are going to use the caravan through the winter. So what we're going to look at is, this is going to work. If you aren't going to use the caravan again, or much again this year, we're going to cover that. And also, if you're going to use the caravan over the winter, we're going to cover that as well. So it is different. There are different things that we're going to need to think about and look at. And again, as we come to the end of the year, a lot of people, it's sort of a split. The families, obviously, with kids going back to school, may not get the most use out of the caravan for the rest of the year. But on the other side, we've got the couples, the older people that have got more time, retired, they don't want to go away when the kids are away, and they're going to use the caravan more through the winter period now. And as you can see outside, the winter weather, it's not winter weather, but the rain, the miserableness, it's already started, and we're going to get worse and worse. So there's different things now that we want to look for on our caravans, that we want to check for on our caravans, and that we want to do. Now, if it is that you are a family and you're going to put the caravan potentially now away till October, there's lots of things that we're going to want to make sure that we've done. Firstly is making sure our water system is completely drained. Now, we're not going to have to worry about the frost and things like that, but what we don't want to do is leave our water system full of water with stagnant water, and it's just going to make our pipes not very nice and clean. A good time as well to Milton. I've said this a few times with the flush with the bleach, and people have said, why don't you just use Milton? Why don't you use the Pure Clean, safe for the normal water system? It won't do quite as harsh a job as the bleach, but the Milton, you can actually run it through your freshwater system. So it might be, again, a good time now at the end of the season to run your caravan with a little bit of Milton or Pure Clean in your aquarol. Run your water system through. That's also then going to clean out your wastewater system again, if there's been grease and dirt and all the rest of it from washing up on the waste pipes of the caravan. We don't really want to leave that in, so again, good time to flush our wastewater system through now. But also we can we can capture some of that water, and we can fill up our flush water system now with that. Flush the system through, clean out the cassette, and we can do that with the Pure Clean that we've just run through our tap systems. So it does a lot of things. We can actually do three things in one now. We can clean our water system, we can clean our waste system, and we can clean our Stepford cassette toilet. So a good time to do that. The other thing is, on Friday we mentioned about leaving our fridge open. So again, if you've not had a caravan, you're new to caravanning, you want to leave the fridge open, so a little cloth just in there, also just on the door, and keep that fridge left open now for the prolonged period of time that you're not going to use the caravan. Something else that we're going to come into now as well is actually cleaning the caravan through, making sure that the caravan is clean. There's no food, there's all of your cupboards, all of your lockers, we've got all of the food out of there. And also, if we're going to leave items of food in there, plastic boxes, so sort of Tupperware boxes, but the big storage boxes, put all of the bits and pieces out of your cupboards into those, seal them up, and then that's going to stop, hopefully, most of the food smells as we come into winter and the back end of the year now. Mice are going to become a problem for getting into the caravan, so if we can mitigate that, so seals, boxes, ideally you want to sort of take those boxes out of the caravan and then put them into the garage, store them at home. But again, if they're in a nice box, they're nice and easy to transport back into the caravan. But it also means that you're not going to take things out of the caravan, put it away somewhere safe, and never find it again. You've got one area that you can put those into. So a nice time to do that. So this is a nice family 6-berth layout, and we've got our bunk beds at the back. So again, what can sometimes happen is the kids sort of spill food, bits and pieces on the upholstery. So a really, really good time, and again, even if it's not that you've got kids and you've got a mucky husband, it's a good time still to go through and just clean up any little marks, any spillages, and get that off the upholstery now. It's going to stop it from going mouldy, and also if we do get any mice or anything into the caravan, it's going to stop them damaging the upholstery, then trying to sort of find the food underneath and going all through your upholstery. So a really good time now just to be making sure. Now even places like B&M, they will do a spray fabric cleaner, and again just sort of a little cloth, a little dishcloth like you'd use for your washing up, spray on your upholstery and give it a quick going over. And again, normally what I'd say to do is wet up a bit, slightly bigger area, concentrate on the area that you're doing, but then try and mix it back in so that you've not got a gleaming patch of lovely cleanness, and then the rest of it looks not quite as clean. But then if it does, it might be worth doing the whole lot. So but a good time to do little things like that. And again, as I say, making sure then all of your cupboards are all nice and clean, so we're not going to attract any mice through the summer. Again, like I say, a good time making sure that we're not carrying too much weight in the caravan, so going through it now as we put it away and sort of go, right, do we need all of this, these beach shovels, spades, footballs? Have a good clean through. Again, the big Tupperware boxes is brilliant. They're sort of great to take all the bits and pieces out of, put them in a spare room, a utility room, a garage, and then again you don't have to sort of put them away and lose them. They're just there in a box that you can put them in and out of the caravan nice and easily. And again, obviously chances of us going to the beach now are a little bit less than sort of through the mains period, so it's trying to make sure that we're not carrying a load of stuff around with us that we don't actually need. Nice 6th berth this one now, 2022. It is 1528 if I can read backwards maximum, so a good weight, not too heavy, and again 7.5 metres from very front to very back. And again, we've got a nice washroom on the side with a separate shower and toilet in this one. So again, a nice family van. Again, family vans being a little bit slower still. I thought that we might have seen more families coming into the market, but I think with the good summer that might just carry on through into next season, fingers crossed. But we've definitely seen a big difference with the weather, with more first time people coming into the market, people that have already got caravans that are wanting to upgrade and sort of can actually be thought about swapping, but why would we want to go anywhere else when we've got this brilliant weather? So it definitely makes a big difference. We will do an update on sort of what we think prices are going to do, but realistically we'll go into it in more details, but I feel that we've sort of hit that area now. We're back into a normal sort of market. In actual fact, we've seen a bit of an uptick this year, I think, in sales, so I feel that the market's going to sort of stay pretty steady, and I think that's what's going to happen. But we will keep a bit more of an eye as we come into the back end of the season, and we'll do a proper update coming up soon. And things like your fridge, your hot water system, your heating system, running all of your grill, oven and hob, run it all on the gas. Now's a great time. Again, if you are going to put the caravan away for a longer period, if you've not already run all of those systems up on the gas, do it. Make sure that they've had a good sort of 10-15 minute run at least, and again that's just going to keep all the operations of those systems in a good workable condition. As I've mentioned about your cassette toilet, so again we want to make sure that the actual cassette is empty. We've made sure that our blue chemical, we've got a nice little bit of blue chemical in the bottom. Our flush water ideally is empty, or maybe just a little bit of clean water in there, but we want to make sure that we flush that through a few times with our PuriClean from when we flush the system through. And again, you might be saying, why am I flushing the water system through now rather than next year? Well, wouldn't you rather have a nice clean water system all the way through the winter than thinking about it next year? So again, it's still sort of do maybe half a dose now, half a dose next season, but a good time to do it because we've had hotter weather. The warmer weather will damage our water system more with the stagnation of the water, etc. So a good time to do it. And again, all of our wastewater system, a good time to give that a flush through as well. So again, this is not going to cover for everybody. It's going to have the Aldi central heating, but if you have, again, making sure our Aldi system is up to the minimum level. So what I mean by that is, I've now just got to find the header tank, which I think is in the back wardrobe in this one. So on our LD system, on our water tank we'll have a minimum and a maximum, and we want to make sure that our water is up to that minimum line. If you have a look through our other videos, we have got a complete sort of section on the LD heating, and again making sure that the glycol is good, etc. But if you've already know all that, just make sure that that is filled up to the minimum, and we've got plenty of glycol in there again, because obviously as we get further into the winter, the chances of things freezing up are more likely. Don't fall over the toilet. There's a toilet there. They've misplaced that, didn't they? They didn't think of you walking out of there backwards, did they?
Why is it tilted there?
Somebody's just spun it round.
Oh.
So again, yeah, just makes it nice and easy. You don't even have to get out of bed to use it that way, do you? You can sort of really sort of be lazy, and so that's why they did that. But yeah, you do have to watch that when you're walking backwards.
No,
So,
just don't walk backwards.
no, don't walk backwards. Don't walk. It's quite difficult though, isn't it, when you're on the camera? So the other thing is Swifts with the roof lights at the front. Again, potential of not quite as much sunshine now, but if it was me, I wouldn't leave that blind down and trapping the heat in the front. Might not necessarily cause any issues with the front sunroofs on the Swifts, but it's probably not going to help. We don't get our normal windows cracking up, etc., just with heat. So just making sure. We did have a Caravan where it got all little crazed marks, and again we're pretty sure that that's been from where the blinds have been left down and created too much heat within the window, and again that can happen with that front window. And if we do have to replace that front window because of stress marks, crazy, anything like that, it's going to be quite expensive. So keep that up. You can sort of put maybe cardboard in there, and again realistically, if it was me, over the winter now, close your curtains, because again if you've got this type of blind, these are fine because they're not a sprung loaded blind, they just literally come up and down. But if you've got sprung loaded blinds, by leaving those down over the winter, it's going to untension the spring. When you come to it next year or later on, you're going to try to undo it and it's just not going to go up very quickly and going to need readjusting. So use your curtains, don't use your blinds if they're sprung loaded. So another good one to look at and do. So it's all little things now that we're starting to do and sort of think about more for not using the Caravan for quite as long and putting it away for the winter. So, and again, over this next few weeks we're going to do more of this type of a video now, getting ready to sort of not use the Caravan as much. A great time to sort of do lots of little checks, all the little jobs that we might need to sort of do that we found over the winter. Next week as well, we talked about it today, we was thinking about doing a little update on the building. I've not done a huge amount, so probably for next week I might have done a bit more. It might even be finished. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you've enjoyed the tips. As I say, there's going to be more coming up now over these next couple of weeks. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop us a comment. Make sure that you've been and seen Isabel over on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. And then we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. I'm Mark at the Caravan Place.